but it has never let me down, and for this I am grateful. I need those reminders, especially in dark, quiet moments when I hesitate to go to sleep because I'm afraid that I won't wake up. Though I can't control if or when I'll recover, I can still dictate how I feel about my body and encourage others to build that level of sacred relationship with their own bodies. I'd originally gone to the doctor because I felt an unreasonable amount of fullness in my chest, a surefire sign that I was either in the throes of an asthma attack or about to have one. I assumed the doctor would give me a professional-grade albuterol treatment, which would ease the inflammation in my lungs so that I would be able to breathe better. An asthma treatment was given, but the fullness in my chest remained. A look of concern crossed the doctor's face as she listened to my lungs and heart with her stethoscope. "You might have a blood clot that is traveling from your legs into your lung," she explained, with as much calmness as she could muster. Though I felt panic in that moment, alone in a small room with bland posters on the wall, I tried to convey a mature calmness. "That's treatable, right?" I remember asking. "Is that something we can catch and cure?" The doctor nodded affirmatively, but didn't return the fake, "I'm too blessed to be stressed" smile that I flashed in her direction. When I left the doctor's office hours later, I'd taken a test that eliminated a blood clot as the reason for the chest fullness. But I did have a referral for an echocardiogram, an ultrasound of the heart, and explicit instructions to stay as calm and relaxed as possible so as not to overexert the heart. Within a week, I was gasping for air as that same doctor told me that I was in danger. My heart muscles seemed to be overworking because my heart function was considerably lower than it should be, and I needed to schedule an emergency appointment with the cardiologist. Time was as still as a frozen lake in that moment. "Uterine heart failure" is still one of the scariest sentences I've ever heard. It bowled me over in my new cardiologist's office, and she explained that my heart was only working at about 16% of its capacity, and there was no guarantee that it would ever return to the healthy 80 to 85% range, even if I followed all the recommendations to the letter. I left her office with reddened eyes, 2 prescriptions, and a treatment plan that could turn it around or change nothing at all. The idea that my heart isn't pumping blood as well as it should pains me. Even after my cardiologist has explained the condition to me countless times, I've shared my diagnosis with friends and relatives, and I've started a rigorous regimen that limits me to 72 ounces of liquid and 2,000 milligrams of sodium per day. There's a new normal associated with my medical condition. I eat lunch at 1 p.m., a snack at 4 p.m., and dinner at 7:30 p.m. to curb the side effects of the multiple pills I take 3 times a day. And I have to step on a scale each morning to measure how much fluid has pooled in my body overnight. If I gain more than 3 pounds in a day, then it's back to urgent care for more poking, prodding, and diagnostic tests. The cocktail of medications I've been prescribed is designed to remove excess fluid from my body, keep the vessels in my lungs flexible and open, slow down my heart's beat and regulate it, and lower my blood pressure so no part of my cardiovascular system is overworking. My blood pressure is so low, in fact, that my body can no longer regulate its own temperature. I'm always cold, so cold that it feels as if I've been touching snow without gloves on. I also can't get too hot. Super hot bubble baths are a no-go, or I develop nausea and feel as if I'm going to pass out. My feet, legs, and fingers sometimes cramp so badly that yellow mustard, the worst condiment of all time, argue with your mama, has permanent placement in my fridge. I need to swallow a spoonful of it every time my foot cramps become unbearable. I drink a glass of orange juice every morning, take 2 prescription-strength potassium pills every afternoon, and a B12 pill at night, and eat at least 1 banana every day, and it's still not enough to ward off the cramping. These are just the prices my body pays for being resilient.